Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Prefix 23. Prefix today is Aqua, A-Q-U-A, as a word beginning. Okay, somebody wants a screenshot, do it right now. Let's get right to it. Aqua, as a prefix, means water. Sometimes an alternative form could be aqui or aquae. It comes directly from Latin and, of course, means water in Latin. All right, let's continue. We got 6 examples to show just how it's used as a prefix. Here's the first one. Aquarium. A glass or plastic container for fish and some other water animals. Yeah, in your house, you could have an aquarium if you have one of those extremely large fish tanks. So if it's like one of those ones that's almost the size of a whole table, we could call that one an aquarium. If it's small, like the size of a small TV, then we just say fish tank. And of course, you could have a fish bowl. You could just have that little glass bowl as well. But if you have the fish tank that's really large and it's the size of like a long table, like maybe 6 feet long or something like that, then that could be called an aquarium. All right, we have a second use for aquarium. A building with large aquariums, like a fish museum, basically. All right, good. So we just give one example for this one. He likes to go to aquariums and walk through the transparent fish tunnels. Yeah, most modern aquariums now have one of those transparent water tunnels where you can see the fish almost like swimming over you or besides you. Yeah, okay, let's continue. All right, number 2, aquatic. Again, these are very, very common ones. Growing or living near water. So we could say this, a seagull is an aquatic bird. Yeah, it's a bird that always hangs around water to try to catch some fish. Okay, we have a second example here. That oil spill damaged some aquatic plant and sea life. Okay, good. The third one here, Aquarius, one of the zodiac signs. So the 11th sign of the zodiac with the symbol of a water bearer. So you can say he was born under the sign of Aquarius. Okay, good. Aqueduct. Okay, a structure that is built that takes water across a valley. The Romans built the first aqueduct. Okay, great. Fifth one here, aquamarine. A light blue-green color or stone, yes, a stone could go in jewelry too, of the same color like seawater. Okay, so she has an aquamarine colored skirt. Sure. And the last one here, number 6, aquanaut. Okay, a person who swims or dives underwater in search of something or for research. Yeah, and the naut at the end is kind of taken like from astronaut, so it's almost like an astronaut underwater. So this isn't for just a regular diver who is just, wanting to look at some tropical fish or something. This is more for the person who might be looking for a dead body, or possibly those doing research under the water, about some sea life or something, sea creatures or something under the water. Okay, and here's our last example. Jacques Cousteau, I think he's long dead now, but he was one of the most famous, marine biologists, I think, led a group of aquanauts to examine underwater sea life. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. I hope it was very informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.